Hi everybody, I think it's time for us to do a amp video. I love amps. You know, a lot of dealers don't like to have amplifiers. You'll see guys that, you know, they have thousands of guitars but one or two amps because they're a little more upkeep and maintenance. And you're always going to have to throw an amp through the shop. That's something we do. We always throw our amplifiers through the shop. Now, I am playing a custom shop Telecaster that we got. This happens to be one of my favorite guitars because it's so lightweight. This piece of wood was selected for us for lightweight resonance and then custom wound pickups. This is really a cool custom shop guitar. All of these custom shops have gone up because of wood prices, magnetics, and now custom shop guitars run about $5 grand. However, if you've always wanted a 50s Tele and you can't afford the $25,000 to $30,000, this is an excellent way to get all of that vibe and get close to it without spending the extra money. However, old guitars do go up in value. Custom shop stuff holds its value. Now, my amps here are 51 Deluxe, which everybody talks about. This has these little birds on it, and it's in pretty rough shape. You can see this here. This is online. All of these amps are online for us. This is about a $3,000 amp in this condition, but again, it's been through the shop. Yes, everything that needs to be done has been done. This is a 62 Deluxe. So you noticed it went from tweed. In the early 60s it went from brown, and then in the mid 60s it went to these Blackface, black Tolex, and the Tolex from both of these was invented by General Tire, who invented the term Tolex, and that is just rubber. They made hoses and tires and rubber covering. Go figure. So as you go through, earlier amps have a little more distortion. They tried to develop it so each series had less and less distortion. In the old catalogs it says another step up in distortion-free performance, because y'all don't want any distortion. Ever. Never. Right? Yeah? And then the Browns are a little more sweet than the Blackface. Now, this is a Deluxe, and it has a 12-inch speaker, and this amp of choice has a 10-inch speaker. Of course, you guys know that. The Deluxes typically have 2 channels. We're going to start here at this 51 Deluxe. These early Deluxes, you got to remember, this is 1951, and they just came out with the Telecaster. They were making amps for lap steel for Hawaiian music, basically, but these earlier square frame TV front amps have a great growl. All of these amps I have up at the halfway mark plus a little extra. I have the tone controls set up similarly, and I've got my custom shop Telecaster. Allow me to begin. Turn it down just a touch, and it cleans up well. This has all been through the shop. That's a 51. We're going to go straight to the Brown era. Another step up in distortion-free performance. All set up similarly. More headroom, more crunch, more power. turn it down. Now, this has tremolo, obviously. They added that to the Deluxe at this point in time. They added reverb 3 years after this when they went to a Blackface, but this Brown Deluxe has a period correct Jensen speaker. Wasn't original to the amp, it's been reconed, but it has the old RCA tubes. Look up real American-made RCA 6v6 tubes. You will be shocked at how much they go for. They're durable, they tend to last a long time, and it's likely original to this amp. Again, fully serviced. Now we go to the next step in distortion-free performance, and you get into the Blackface era, which is going to have a little more headroom. Now, this has a 10-inch speaker, but having reverb's nice. Me, I'm not a reverb guy, but you might be. And these older amps like this go up in value over time. They sound great. Part of it, all of these are pine cabinets. Pine, like spruce, the top of your guitar, your acoustic guitar, is lightweight. That's why they used it. It also resonates all the way on through the sides. Pine cabinets, finger jointed, are very strong. It's cheaper to use plywood. Plywood is mostly glue, and if you pick up a bucket of glue, you know it's heavy. So these are lighter weight amplifiers. They're aged pine. They're all point-to-point wired, and this is one of the earlier amplifiers that gives you just this really sweet tone, all shop check. This has got a lot more headroom and a lot more power than that Deluxe, and it comes with tremolo. And then, of course, our Princeton Blackface, all of them are on our website, submitted for your approval, like Rod Serling used to say.